It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting, 90% from the line.
And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
The three from KD. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup-proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been. You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Got that one up quick. KD's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Second chance shot. Another miss by SGA. Over Holmgren. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Such a wide open look. He's got 8.
On a dime. Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Pulls up. Again, the miss by KD. The Thunder with the lead. From 18 feet away. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Shot to stop the run. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wallace. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for KD.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail by 4. And here's KD for 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Fires for three. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. KD's got 15 points.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And the basket by SGA.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Thunder with some changes. Carlson's checked in, and it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Houston also making some changes. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Durant subbed in for Shepard. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
This one for three. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Durant way outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. SGA looking it over. Shot from 12. And there's another one for the Thunder.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he faces.
And slam dunk by SGA.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pulls it up. Rebound by Smith.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
From past the arc. Doesn't go for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
We've got Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Wallace, and it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 8. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Durant down the lane, and he comes up with the deuce. Durant's got 21.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Here's SGA. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
KD with the bucket. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Lets it go with a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here is Durant after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Durant. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Durant, money from deep.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
SGA from outside buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he gets it to go. And it's 37 points for KD.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Here's SGA. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Tate. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. SGA, no good. Houston's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Here's Durant. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And Durant gets it to go. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Carlson's checked in, and it's Williams in for Case and Wallace. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Houston. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now, here's SGA. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Rockets trail. KD, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 52 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And here's KD for 3. Sinks the triple. KD's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by SGA.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Durant, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Stolen by Thompson. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets pull it in. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's KD. And he drops it in from the low post. KD's got 56 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
The Rockets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Here's SGA. That shot missing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Making it look effortless. Durant is sensational at pulling up on a dime.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
KD with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there's too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add one more.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Durant. Thunder trailing by 7, stolen by Thompson. Fires from deep.